What's up, people? I wanted to do this video because I saw a lot of videos on YouTube, and honestly, there's a lot of biased people out there. Preferably me. As far as a DJ, you're not going to become famous overnight. So why should anybody, as a beginner, go buy, $7,000 in equipment to go, do something that they probably won't do until after they're done practicing and becoming actually good enough to get out there. Honestly, I've been spinning for maybe 2 years now. It's my passion. I found it, and I've kept going with it. A buddy of mine actually, gave me a pair of Techniques for $200, but they were already starting to go out, so got rid of those and ended up getting these. Spent maybe less than $2,000 on my entire setup, and it sounds and it plays amazing. Don't go out there and buy yourself, Pioneer CDJs, Techniques, and other expensive equipment, and you're not going to actually get out there and be practicing, especially if you don't have the money. If you don't have the money to get it, then don't get it. Get you something that you can afford and that is sturdy, stable, solid, and plays as good, not, just as good, not identical. I'm running two Numark TT200s and an M2 mixer in a Coffin. I had an M6 mixer, and it was a 4-channel mixer, and it wouldn't fit in, this Odyssey Coffin, so I had to downgrade to a 2-channel mixer, which wasn't really, downgrading too much. I still have my 4-channel mixer put away, but that's for when, my turntables are sitting at home, and, they're not going anywhere. I got these tables. They usually $2.99 a piece. I price matched them. The M2 mixer in the Coffin, let me put it this way, I got it all for $550, and that's with warranties. So enough said. If you have the money to spend, go buy you Techniques. Spend $1,000 on 2 tables, and then what? You're stuck without a mixer. So I spent $550 on this, and honestly, this has brought me, a long way. Get the pro coverage, especially if you're, a Guitar Center shopper. Get you the pro coverage. I also have Numark MP5, MP5. Let me make that correct. DJ Studio monitors. They're only $100. Price match them. Get them for maybe $89 a piece. You actually get them in a box of 2, so they come in a pair. Really good, really loud, especially if you have something like the Mix Track, the NS7 by Numark, or the Mix Deck by Numark, some Staten Digipack. If you have any of those, those, and all you're doing is practicing at home, those speakers are enough. They have enough bass and enough highs for you to, listen and learn the difference between, sound levels. I think there's a lot of DJs out there using programs such as Virtual DJ, Decadence, Mix Minister, whatever that is. No, that's it. Those programs aren't solid. They're not stable. Get you a Native Instruments sound card, a M Audio sound card. They have the Connective. They have the audio series from Native Instruments, where the Audio 2, Audio 8 and Audio 6, and I think they have the new Tractor 2s coming out with their audio interfaces, and you don't have to buy, preferably their program. The connective, you can probably get for $100, $200 at the most. And you can probably use Tractor Pro. Honestly, using Tractor and Serato, those are like the two, most solid DJ programs for spinning live sets. As far as using turntables and mixers, they never crash, and they don't use up too much RAM of programming on your computer to where you're using all this RAM and your computer is freezing. And then again, invest in a very good computer. I have a Pavilion DV7 17-inch. Most people use MacBooks. All preference, guys. This honestly, DV7 has better specs than your 13-inch base model MacBook and your base model, white MacBook Pro, or the gray MacBook Pro. I'm running ADM processor at 2.8 quad core, and it has upgraded video card, fingerprint scanner, so nobody can ever get into my laptop. And I mean, you see how it looks. It doesn't look too bad at all. When I'm spinning live to other people and out into dive bars and underground raves and things like that, when I spin parties and I'm out there, I use my PV 115s. They're single 15 with a 10-inch horn, and they're loud. They're at 8 ohms, 400 watt 8 ohm speakers, 800 watt peak. I have them bridged on a Crown amp XLS 1500. This 1500 watt amp is at 8 ohms. Is only 300 watts per channel, but I have it bridged, and then daisy chained. So it's actually, when you daisy chain an 8 ohm speaker, you're actually dropping the ohms to 4 ohms. I'm getting the full 1500 watts out of this. I keep the XLS at its 12 o'clock halfway point, because I figure I'll push, at that rate I'm pushing only maybe 350 or the full 400 watts per speaker. Loud, clear, undistorted, and I mean, I got these speakers for $189 a piece, price match. I think B&H Sound, and I got the Crown amp for, I think, $279. That was also price match. So, $189 round off to $200, plus another $300, amp. You do the math. You know what I'm saying? Each TT 200 price match, $200 a piece. With the mixer, Coffin, dude at Guitar Center, I always see him. Good guy. Chris and Juan, they're really good dudes. $550 for the whole Coffin. Turntables and mixer. 17-inch DV7 quad core with Beats Audio, upgraded video card, $777. That was with a discount, and also a mail-in rebate. But I mean, everything came out to like $899, but with discounts and the mail-in rebate, I ended up paying $777. And these Numark MP5s were, $89. So, I mean, look at it, take a look. Also have the mix track over there, DJIs, short headphones, Pioneer HDJ 2000s. I mean, I'm sitting on, under $2,500 in DJ gear, and, I'm learning every day new things while practicing, and, I pretty much got a good enough equipment to do live sets. So yeah, take this video into consideration. Practice and enjoy.